That's me there, living the sailor's life here in Mindelo on my boat Galopin, from where I watch these brave sailors on a rented charter boat. They'll be getting their money's worth the next few days. It's the windy season. I know what it's like out there now. How can I put it? Challenging, exciting, sporty. It'll be more like torture, pain with sprinkles of panic. Well, enjoy, and seriously, stay safe. I'm waiting for better weather and my crew before sending out, and I've got a few things to fix on Galopin. And it's back to my steering, and there's two freaking stainless steel screws stuck in the aluminum base. So I've been trying to get them out, There's no way, they just won't get out. So heat might be the last ditch solution. So I just bought this, and I'm gonna try it. It works. All right. It did not work, but so I managed to get one out. Almost. Check this out. Huh? Look at that. Well, I got one out, almost out. And you know how I got it out? Beating the shit out of it in vinegar. Right. All right. Cheap old vinegar. Look at that. There's the problem. See? That corrosion. It's salt corrosion. So now I gotta get the other one out here. So I have to pound the crap out of it. Hopefully this will help loosen the other one. Meanwhile, here's my favorite boat in Cape Verde. Coming in. I heard him leave last night, and then he's back already. This boat's called Marlies. It's an amazing boat. It's about 80 years old. It's super reliable. They've been using this boat forever to deliver goods from here to the island of San Nicolau and other islands. Super reliable. And you can't hear it, but when that diesel engine revs up, it's just amazing. It's got a great sound. These guys, man, that boat is just the little red boat that could. Love this boat. The way to get screws out that are stainless and cemented with salt and corrosion into aluminum, vinegar, and pounding the shit out of them. That's what has worked. I got one of the screws out yesterday, just before nightfall, and I decided to continue this morning. This morning it pounded and pounded again, and the screw's coming out, man, with vinegar. Vinegar. Shit is great, costs nothing. All that salt corrosion that got in there, and vinegar is the only thing that seems to dissolve it properly. ATF and acetone? No. WD-40? No. Vinegar for the stuff. Look at that. See? Vinegar is the way to do it. All right, so I got two out. I need to get this piece out, and then the brakes here. And I need to take this off. There's the brake. So these are the brake pads. This is how the mechanism functions. As you tighten it, this closes up and it creates a brake. Now I need to find some brake pads material to glue in there. The ones online, the originals, it's over $100. Figure out something much cheaper. You can do with nylon or something. These are out, so now I can take the brake here and get some pads fitted on here. I'm gonna find somebody that can maybe make them out of nylon or Teflon and glue them in there, because to get the parts shipped here would take forever, and it's over $100. I think I can do it here for cheaper. So what I've done here, I glued in brake pads to the brake. The brake pads are made of this rubber material, pretty much tire material that my friend Koif gave me. and I glued them in with Sikaflex. This has been drying for a while, and once I remove the clamp, look at that. There's my brake pads. I could clean it up, but who's gonna see that? So let's try to put these two in there and see how that works. I think it will. Well, friends, it was not that easy to put that back together. It was a little tricky, but we got it back in there. Seems to be working. Wheel is loose, functioning great. I close it and close it here. A couple more twists. Yeah. There. Now I just need to get some new screws there. I'm gonna get hexagonal screws that I can take in and out with a socket wrench. I'm on a quest to find a screw. These screws, I'm gonna replace these two screws, but I'm not having any luck so far, because this is Imperial, and all they're proposing to me is metric. So I went to 2 hardware stores already. I'm going to one more here who specializes in the more like mechanical things. I'm out of luck because it's an Imperial screw. One more place I could check. Maybe. Would you believe it? I got my screws here at Zeffirino. I hesitated coming here because it's far. I had to walk far or take a taxi, but it was worth the $1.50 taxi because he had my screws, plus they're hexagonal. I can close them with a wrench, man. And they were only 30 cents.
Before putting the new screws in, I gave them a good coating of this stuff, specially made to isolate the two metals. I had asked my friend Dan to bring it, a must product for sailors, and it works. I was almost done. I just needed to connect a small light bulb under the compass cover, and voila. But yo, wait a minute, what's that on the cover?
I can't believe it. I just put in a little light in there, and it burnt a hole through my casing, my protection. That's not good. A little light bulb I put in here to light up my steering column compass. I just burnt a hole through my cover. Jesus Christ. But this fucking sucks, for Christ's sake. I can't believe that. Alright. Always something. I couldn't find any LED lights. I have one LED light, but
it was small and waterproof. A perfect little light bulb, except it was too thick to fit under the compass cover. Well, now that there was a hole burnt into the cover, it may work. It's not that much thicker than the other one, and well, we just have to make it work.
And now I'm going to put it in because, well, if the hole's there, I have to work with it. Fix it up some way. All right. My brake works. It's all locked. I don't need to use the bungees to tie it down anymore. It's all good. So, fellow builders, are you familiar with this? Huh? This filter case for the water intake to go cool the engine. And then this thing that you can open, clean out the filter that's inside, if there's any crap in there. Well, I don't know if any of you have had problems opening this, but I can't. We've been trying to open it since I was in Senegal with Arona, and this man, Arona, weighs 130 kilos and measures 2 meters, so if there's anybody stronger out there to try to open this, he couldn't do it. So what I had done here, I had a special tool made. Alright, and should be able to open it. Couldn't do it when it was installed in there, and I was afraid to break this worse, you know, to try to force it. I just took the whole thing out, and now I'm gonna try to pry this open. Maybe I have to stick some vinegar in there, and I gotta be careful because it started to crack a little bit here, as you can see, and a little bit of water was leaking. So let's see if we can get this baby open with the tool. It's made of some kind of hardwood. Strong. Maybe the handle could have been a bit longer, but anyways. Let's give it a try. Because if I need to open this and I can't because it's filled with gunk, then I'm screwed.
The simple pleasures of living aboard.
Racking.
That's for next week. Hello, welcome to Galopin. These are our studios, man. This is where the magic happens. It's humble, but it gets the job done. It's because of the great people like you on Patreon who make this happen. This Living Adventure series. I hope you'll join our community. We've got some extra perks like live updates, news, photos, videos, and I've even taken a stab at writing some short stories which are not for general audiences on YouTube. And our friend Graham from Australia set up a WhatsApp chat to aptly called Galopin's Cockpit. Guys from all over have joined, and it's this community that's contributing to the continuation of this Living Adventure series. If not, you can always watch us for free on YouTube. Make sure to give us a like or a dislike, make a comment, make your opinion heard. I'll try to get back to you. Thanks for watching this episode of Voyage, a real Living Adventure series. It's not fake, baby.